In the novel Fahrenheit 451, the main characters are Guy Montag, a fireman, Captain Beatty, a fire chief, Faber, a retired English professor, and Clarice, a free thinker. One day, on Montag's way home from work, a successful day of burning books, he bumps into Clarice on the street. Clarice asks him a simple question, "Are you happy?" Although a simple question, it really sparked Montag's questioning of his society and what started him initially becoming a freelance thinker. Although Montag didn't know Clarice for long, as she shortly died after the encounter, she made a huge impact on his life and made him question society as a whole. He made him question society so much that he even broke society's #1 law and stole a book. It just so happens the book that Montag stole is most likely the last Bible in existence. On Montag's way to Faber's house, he decides to try to memorize the novel, but he realizes how much distraction society gives him and doesn't let them think. As Montag makes it to Faber's house, they try to devise a plan on how to take down the firemen. Montag decides to plant books in firemen's houses, but Faber disagrees. As Montag returns home from Faber's house to his annoying wife Mildred and her ignorant friends, he gets so disappointed at their ignorance that he decides to read them poetry. They react so bad to the poetry that one of them even starts crying. This disturbs him so much that they even snitch to the firemen about Montag's possession of books. Because of the alarm that was set, Beatty set a mechanical hound to go snoop around Montag's place, and the hound found most of Montag's books. After the mechanical hound's findings, Beatty was alerted. Beatty was so tired of Montag's wrongdoing that he drove Montag to his house to pay for his crimes. The payment for these wrongdoings was for Montag to burn his house and most of his books along with him. After Montag was done burning his house, Beatty was threatening that Faber was going to be next. Montag, tired of Beatty, with flamethrower in hand, takes the safety off his flamethrower and decides to burn Beatty. After Montag freaking cremated Beatty, he runs into his backyard and grabs his remaining books, even though another mechanical hound has been sent after him. Although Montag on the run from the police, he decides to carry out his original plan to plant books in the other firemen's houses. He first goes to Black's house and sneaks in and plants books while his wife is sleeping. After making a quick stop at Faber's, they devise a plan. Montag goes into the river to lose the mechanical hound. After Montag crosses the river, he meets free thinkers just like him, who idolize books just like Montag.
I like books.
The city is totally eviscerated by a bomb. Montag, Faber, and the book people decide to rebuild the society with the knowledge they have. A constant reoccurring theme in this novel is whether or not the citizens are happy. But what is happiness? The dictionary definition of happiness is enjoying well-being and contentment with oneself. While that's a dictionary definition, our definition of happiness is being content and satisfied with your life status and conditions. Because there's two completely opposite sides in the book, we actually have two definitions of happiness. Beatty's definition of happiness is avoiding all problems and controversy with mindless pleasure. While on the other hand, we have Clarice's more freelance thinking view of happiness, which is living life on your own terms and actually caring about things and having meaningful relationships with ones around you. To elaborate more on Beatty's definition of happiness, let's take Mildred's situation for example. She thinks that making a horrible situation would just be solved by turning on the TV. This quote shows by Clarice just asking one simple question how much it affected Montag's life. After that, he started worrying not only about his own happiness, about the happiness of people around him. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.